Today in Science is Cool, we will take a look into computer science. We will try to understand to navigate into this Linux distro called Ubuntu. This will help you understand about this Linux distro. Distro stands for distribution of the GNU Linux OS or GNU Linux Operating System. It is a software that operates your computer. This will help you navigate if you ever encounter some Linux distro computers in the future or existing right now in your office or in your school or even in computer cafe and so on. Let's begin our Science is Cool Ubuntu Linux. Let's start with our desktop after you turn on the power or your computer or your laptop. Sometimes your computer will ask you which OS or operating system will you use. It's either Windows or Linux if you are in dual boot or the computer is in dual boot. You may encounter this type of computer startup in some computers or laptop. Just choose Ubuntu Linux distro as we explore this OS or operating system. Then you are in our Linux world. Welcome! The Ubuntu Linux distro is ideal for touch screen, at the same time for mouse and keyboard setup computers or laptops. In some version, you may also find this in mobile phones as the Linux Ubuntu Touch. Oh, by the way, your Android phones are also part of Linux distro. That is a fun fact. Okay, let's continue. As this distro is not yet modified, it will also be in original state. The dock or the launcher is on the left side of the computer. You can navigate this by checking out the application on the lower left by clicking this 3x3 dots to open all application. Either it is pre-installed or updated version. After this distro was asked to update the system or get the latest version of Ubuntu. You have all that you need to use in your daily office suite and even entertain you from games and your internet access to access your social media and so on. You are also safe from excitable virus that we call malware, spyware or adware, including the ultimate flooder files that damage your computer or laptop. This is why all internet servers use Linux. If you send this exe file in Linux unsuspecting user, the exe file in Linux OS doesn't know to run this in your desktop environment. But of course, Linux OS are not completely immune to virus, cause we are all not perfect. In addition to this, if you send some bash script to Linux as a virus, a lot of computer programmers also look into this script and to check if any virus has been breached and easily can be identified as the author. You will be tracked down and banned from uploading application scripts into Linux dependency site, including internet server. If you are first-time user of Linux, remember that some applications are different from Microsoft or Mac application. For example, MS Office. In Linux, we use the wide variety application to choose from. You can use LibreOffice, OnlyOffice, and many more. For your video editing in your vlog, you can use Caden Live, Shotcuts, and the list goes on. Remember, it is the same with your proprietary software or even much advanced than your Mac or Windows OS operating system. In Windows, you have Xbox, but here in Linux, we use Stream Deck, and it is lightweight. Your mobile Android phones are using and running Linux because Android is a Linux distribution too. In my online class, I use Google Meet, and it works perfectly fine here in the environment of this Linux Ubuntu. It is much faster than Windows. Also remember that Google or Chrome is using Linux as their base in their proprietary software. Anyways, that's it for now for our inside look in Ubuntu Linux 2204. Catch another episode next time right here in Science is Cool. Before we end this video, I will teach you how to shut down your Linux Ubuntu. Move your mouse right here in the upper right corner, then click turn off. Confirm turn off by clicking it again. Then it will shut down your computer. Bye for now and see you in the next episode. I'm Blair, your science teacher. Remember that science means knowing, because science is cool. Ciao!